Thanks, Tim. Let's go to Angel. Angel's in Middleborough. You're out with Michelle here on 96.9 Boston Talks.
I absolutely adore you.
And Angel, you know the feeling is mutual, but I have a feeling that this is going to come with a Scott Brown tirade.
Not a tirade. Look, I think there are some people that are being extremely outlandish in this, and you have seen what I've been saying, so I'm sure I appear that way.
Well, Angel, let's just say that you're one of those people, I think, that said, he is a traitor.
I didn't say he was a traitor. I did not. This is what I think is beautiful about the movement that's happening in America right now. We can't expect a Messiah to be elected at any point, and no man will be perfect for the job. But what Scott Brown said in his campaign is that the people have spoken. They're against the TARP. They're against the stimulus. Government does not create jobs. He said that in his campaign, and even on his website, he said one of his favorite quotes was from Abraham Lincoln, that you can't legislate jobs. So our outcry in this is that, first of all, it's an illegal bill because it recycles TARP funds, and TARP funds were supposed to be immediately paid back to the American people after the banks were bailed out. So that's what's making people a little upset, is now they're fudging the law and Scott Brown's playing ball. And what makes me a little upset is Olympia Snowe always crosses party lines. She always does. And we just needed the one vote to break the filibuster. So what was Scott saying in the statement by also crossing party lines as well? Now, you know I'm no Republican. I'm really not. I'm quite sick of Republicans. And most Massachusetts people can say a Massachusetts Republican is not a Republican by the nation's standards anyway. But why is this? Why was this his first statement? And that's what's really making people upset.
Because he promised to put people back to work, and he has to represent some of the folks who voted for him at great personal peril. Labor unions went out on a limb. Cop unions went out on a limb and said, we're going to back Scott Brown. And those people, hey, let's face it, Scott's getting pressure to put people back to work. There are a lot of unemployed local 7 iron workers. My cousins happen to be in that union. There are a lot of unemployed carpenters. There are a lot of unemployed labor union workers from all over Massachusetts, and this bill is frankly going to put some of those guys back on the job. So I don't know how you can argue against that.
What is it going to do for small businesses? And it has to be within the confines of the law. This really smells of politics as usual if he's just kowtowing to unions again. And that's not what we wanted. And I would like to remind you that we don't just represent the voice of the people. It has to be the law as well. We are a democracy, but a republic first.
Well, thank you very much, Angel. You know we always like it when you weigh in. 617-822-1969. Pound 969 is a free call on your Verizon wireless cell phone. I'm Michele McPhee. We are 96.9 Boston Talks. Is he a traitor or is he an independent thinker? Is he a real elected official? That's what we're talking about. You know where I stand on this. Scott Brown has always been accountable, and he still is. And he is accountable to everyone who voted for him, not just the hard right.
If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. Your talk. 96.9 Boston Talks.